Welcome back, magical people. It is 5:55 on this beautiful Wednesday, and this is Magic Mom Life. And yes, I'm live after work. Today was nothing too strenuous except for on my mentals. It was just an orientation day, but I couldn't leave you guys hanging, so here I am. We're going to pull some cards for today, and I don't know if any of you caught it, but there was a huge spike on the Schumann last night, so if you were feeling any major ascension symptoms, that's where they came from. We are going to start today off with a few cards out of the Affirmator's Black deck, and then I'll choose one for family relationships and one for love relationships, and we're gonna get this cranked out. And as always, if you have a question you would like me to answer for you on the live, please make sure you put it in capital letters in the chat box, whichever side it's on, I'm not sure. And then I will answer them in the order received. But if you do not put them in capitals, I will not know it's actually a question, so I may miss it if it picks up. Sometimes it does. All right, we get 3 from the black deck. Ooh, get centered is our first message. Good things to come. Ooh, I like where this is going. And inspiration. Ooh, those are all really great cards. So today's message is to get centered because good things are going to be coming. And it is definitely going to be on the inspirational bent. So I hope today you followed yesterday's advice and were carding around your hematite. Today, our stone of the day is black tourmaline, and it looks really cool. I don't know if you can the light's really bad in here, but it's kind of a really neat sort of rock. It's one of my favorites. That is going to be the card of the stone of the day. It seems our message is get centered because, inspiration and good things are coming. I like that. So let's get a family card to go with that. Oh, there it went. And I think it was actually more than one. But one of them's a bonus card, so woo! We get good example with quality time. I like that. So the quality time card reminds us to make space in our life to spend quality time with our family. And it says, I value every precious minute I get to spend with my most cherished, but oft overlooked and taken for granted peeps. And I vow to make the most of all of it, provided I get to choose what we're doing. I love these. Hello, Bridget. And good example is our bonus card. So let's see what this one says. I don't think we've ever pulled this one before. It says, you are an exemplary human being, and it's okay to acknowledge that. Take a moment to reflect on all the amazing, awesome, ace in the hole qualities that you possess. Then take pride in consciously presenting those to the world. If there are younger family members in your brood, you can set an example that will have a ripple effect on their character for many years to come. And if you're the youngest, well, I guess your elders are a bunch of screw-ups who need your guidance. Either way, shine forth and blaze a bright and inspiring trail. It'd be hard to screw up following that. I love these things. So, quality time and good example are good cards to add to our beginning. Now let's get a love and relationship card. Do this over my lap so I don't drop them on the floor this time. maybe we don't have a message. Oh, there it is. Every time I say that, one pops up. And it is compliments. Ooh, I love this card. Sometimes when you need somebody to compliment you, the best way to do that is to compliment them first. Just saying. You get what you give. So this card reminds us that we know how good it feels to get a compliment. So we're going to give that gift to others. We're going to find a nice compliment for everyone that we interact with today, even if you have to think really hard about it. You know, you can always comment somebody on something as simple as their sweater, right? Or their choice of t-shirt, or their smile, right? Because chances are if you smile at someone first, they're going to be smiling back. So there's a little bit of a message in that too. Let's get a few cards out of the Universe Has Your Back deck. And I already set the live stream up for tomorrow. It will be 3:30 Central Time. So adjust accordingly. And remember, when you're in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted, right? That kind of goes with our Get Centered card. So as you get centered, that inspiration is going to be coming, and it's going to be something really good. So try to set that good example by practicing what you preach. Spend some quality time with your family. Give somebody some compliments. This is all really great advice. Let's get one more. Let's get two more. It gave us two. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. Yep. Because if you're sitting there wanting it, the universe is just going to continue to think that you want it. But if you can acknowledge the fact that it's already been given before you even asked, it'll come to you much faster. So remember, there is a stream of love supporting your dreams, and that is Source. Because that is why all good things come to us. Let's get a card from Esther and Jerry Hicks and a message from Abraham out of the Money and Law of Attraction cards. Ooh, and we get 22, my favorite number, at 822, and there's 2 of you in the chat and 2 likes. Weird. And the subject of money is really 2 subjects. I have a feeling that we were just talking about this as pertains to something else, but here comes the message one more time. The subject of money is really 2 subjects. The first being money and plenty of it, and the second being absence of money and not nearly enough money. So often people assume that because they are speaking the words, I want more money, they're speaking positively about money. But when you're feeling fear or discomfort as you speak, you're not speaking of the subject of money. You're speaking of the subject of not enough money. And the difference is very important because the first subject brings money and the second holds it away. So, a little fun trick that I like to do as far as money goes is to carry $100 with me, whether it be on a card or in actual cash. And I like to pretend to spend it everywhere I go. Well, I could buy that, and I could buy that, and I could buy that, and I could buy that. And I just spend it over and over and over again without actually spending it. But your brain doesn't know any different. And it's a really great way to change your thought patterns about lack. Hello, angelfish. Hugs to both you and Bridget. So, as you're spending that quality time with your family. Maybe acknowledge all of the great and awesome things about all of them instead of focusing on all of the things that drive you absolutely batshit crazy. And maybe, just maybe, you'll get some inspiration about how things can be better. I'm not sure who that message was for, but you know who you are. Yes, maybe especially in-laws. Love you, Bridget. All right, let's get a sacred travels in the chat box so that I can answer them. Ooh, there we go. We're going to read this one out of the book, but first, we're going to be taking a voyage of the heart because love flows through you and to you, my magical people. And I love the fact that you all chose this as a stopping place for your souls today. All right, let's grab the book. This is The Sacred Traveler Oracle by Denise Lynn. She is absolutely one of my favorites. And let's see what Voyage from the Heart says. Okay, so let me show you the card again. And it says, you are beloved. You are deeply loved and profoundly lovable. You are a sacred vessel for love to flow through you. God, the Creator, is love, and in your essence, so are you. In matters of romantic love, all is healing or is already healed on the inner planes. So trust the messages from your heart and follow them, even if they are at odds with your mind. Angels and guides are communicating with you. So listen to their soft whispers. The sacred traveler wants you to know joyous love flows through you and to you. You deserve love, and there is nothing you need to do to receive this vibrant energy. Tenderness and devotion are finding their way to you. The traveler walks with a light heart on the path, knowing that she is surrounded with love. It's truly a day for rejoicing. Your capacity for receiving and giving love is expanding. So let your heart lead you forward. Your mission on earth is to deepen your ability to impart and accept love. And that is happening right now. Every day, in every way, we are the channels that love flows to and through. So remember, you can't give from an empty cup. So let love first fill you with the joy of life so that you can then overflow your cup onto those around you. And you can all share in it. P.S. If you hear snoring in the background, that is my white pit bull, Stella. Hi, Rebecca. It's good to see you. Aw, I love all my little tribe. I'm so glad you guys are here. Okay, let's get one more from Esther and Jerry. Just because I think there's another message. I don't think that was all of it. So we pulled the 22 the first time. And now we just pulled the 4. You think there's a message in the number 4 today? So, achieving success is my natural birthright. There's also 4 of you in chat right now. So, that's 3 4s. So, let's read what this card has to say. Let me show you the picture too while I read it. It says, you are meant to succeed and failure should feel bad to you because life is supposed to go well for you. And when it does not, there is something wrong. But what is wrong is not something that is outside of you over which you have no control. What is wrong is within you, and you do have control. And taking control is not difficult to do once you understand the basis of who you are, the basics of the law of attraction, and the value of your personal emotional guidance system, right? So our emotions are there and they're meant to guide us in the direction that we should go. So if something feels bad, chances are that's not where you should be heading, and you should take a little look around and see which way looks better, because we're not meant here to be here to struggle. We're meant to be here to find the path of least resistance, because that is where the energy is flowing. Just a little note to yourself. We're on this voyage of the heart, right? Which means that's what we should be following, despite the ever-increasing cacophony of bullshit that our brains decide to spout at us. Our brains can't tell us anything new. They can only tell us where we've already been. And even though a situation looks sort of like one that you may have gone through in the past is the past for a reason, because we're not going there anymore. So stop bringing it into your future and this ever-present moment of now by continually picking the scab off of it. Let it go and let it flow, and go where love and joy are leading you. Even if that just means eating a bag of Skittles and sitting on the couch watching a movie. If it raises your vibration, do it. Because we are meant to be high vibrational beings. And, well, success is our birthright, as is happiness and joy and love. And we're meant to be spilling that out into the world. And in that way, achieving the new earth that we're all asking for. So, be the change. Let's get some starseed cards. See what other message it has for us going into tomorrow. Ooh, I love this one. Transcendence. Transcend your mind's limitations and allow your soul's light to truly shine. The cards aren't fucking around today, guys. And oh, we've been getting this one quite a bit. The abundance card. When your heart's intention is to serve humanity, doors of abundance naturally open. So transcendence, abundance. I wonder what the next one's going to be. Ooh, I like this one too. A portal door. And tomorrow is August 13th. So I'm expecting a little bit of Divine Feminine Rising tomorrow. And we get the advancement card. A strong energy is propelling you forward. Follow the stirrings of your heart. Love it. So, inspiration is coming. The question is, are you listening? And are you following through on it? Let's get a couple divine doors. The Starseed deck is by Nari Anastasia, and these divine doors deck is by Andres and Gracia. I think he's on Instagram too. Oh, here we go. The first one, bless this space. This one comes out, I think we got this one 2 weeks ago or so. Your sacred space holds the soul to bear. Palo Santo or sage will clear the air. I would think we got another like energy clearing card too, so it could be really important. And obviously Palo Santo and sage are my personal favorites, but I'm getting a message too to add a little lavender. I'm not sure why, but that is the message. And our second door is a note on love. Seek different seasons and enter into the unknown. When love is the focus, foundation, and goal, blessed is the body, mind, and soul. I love that. I love these cards. This one. Ooh, we get the offerings card too. Abundance lies in the heart that allows, share more than expected, and see love come around. Beautiful. I love that. Okay, let's see. Any requests for a card deck? I'm not sure where I want to go from here yet. So let's talk about this whole blessing space and a note on love and offerings. Sometimes your best offering is your love. Write somebody a love note, and then even if you don't give it to them, you can kind of turn it into a little love spell and burn it with some sage and Palo Santo. And let me know if that works for you. But this is about us advancing and transcending into a state of abundance where we're actually allowing ourselves to receive and acknowledging the fact that there is this ever-present stream of love constantly flowing through you as it is flowing to you as well is kind of mind-bending sometimes. But if you can keep in that emotional vibration of acknowledgement through gratitude, because an attitude of gratitude is important, right? It's one of our best skills. And that doesn't mean that you're going to constantly be happy. We're all going to hit roadblocks, but it's going to get easier and easier for us to pull ourselves out of that and realize that, what somebody else thinks of you is really none of your business, ultimately, because we all want people to like us because we're empaths, right? But the fact of the matter is some people are just not going to like you because you're happy, even in a situation where they are not, but our whole point here is to be the examples of, love, by being our highest divine being, by being Godding, lifing, loving, and sharing that exuberance wherever you go. Because it's like I said earlier, it's really hard not to smile at someone who's smiling at you, right? And, it's really hard not to love somebody who's saying that they love you while they're smiling. It's a great skill to put in your arsenal. Let's get a Nature's Whisper card. We'll read this one out of the book too. All three of them? Really? All right. I'm only going to read the last one. Ooh, so seek beauty. And there is 2 more 4s. We've got the 44 card. I think we got that yesterday or the day before too. So it's definitely a returning message. Clear out the old. Another message about, blessing your space, clearing out your energy. It could be that things are kind of going through a big purge cycle right now too. So don't get stuck if you're feeling a little yucky right now. Just try to do something that makes you feel better. Wrap yourself in a blankie, watch a movie, listen to your favorite music, take a bath, go for a walk, pet your dog, or your cat, or your chinchilla, whatever it is you have. Talk to your fish. I don't know. But do something to raise your energy. Watch your favorite YouTube videos. It could be anything. And then make a wish. The number 1. And start again. So, we just read that one yesterday. So we're going to get the bottom. Oh, because you're worth it. We're all worth it, right? And look how pretty that picture is. This is what we want to focus on. The fact that our ship has come in. We can see it. It's right there. All we have to do is learn how to embody the vibration that will call it in and become the magnet, right? That's ultimately what you are. So what are you magnetizing to yourself? let's get the book and read this one. Pardon me. A frog in my throat. 23. Oh, and that's funny. My daughter turned 23 yesterday. I still can't believe it. I don't know when she got so old. So, you are worth it, magical people. The only way you can accept, respect, and cherish others is by accepting, respecting, and cherishing you. So accept praise and credit when it's given to you. When you learn to be accepting, you allow your true potential to blossom. You claim your worth and reflect that light to others. And when you see yourself in this light, other people cannot help but respond to your personal sense of value. As you strive toward more self-love each day, you will find yourself infused with new energy. It's okay to walk away from relationships that minimize or hurt you. So enjoy and love who you are. Because I do. So, there you have our message for today, my loves. And I'm so glad that you came here to share this moment with me yet again. And hopefully you'll tune in tomorrow at 3:30 Central Time when I'll be back again. And until then, remember, everything is always working out for you. All your wants and needs are met above and beyond your greatest expectation. Always, in all ways, because you are safe, loved, prosperous, and protected by the angels. And, well, until next time, I love you, Magic Family. So go out, be good to yourselves, be good to each other. We're changing the world every day, one soul at a time, starting with yours. So may favor follow you wherever you go, as does my love. And I'll be back tomorrow.